Let's dive into this video. Dave and I head to the junkyard, find our parts, be a little crazy, and then yeah, end up finishing pulling off the head and everything and showing you guys a good view of what the damage is and where we're at so far. This video is going to be a little short, which probably you guys don't really mind because the last week's was, well, pretty long. But without further ado, here you guys go. See you later. There you go.
Let's try that again.
Now you're not on the super fast speed, Mr. Dave.
Let's try that again.
I did that the other day when we were filming.
So that's why the camera was like that.
That was the other day. It wasn't today, mister. There we go.
So, where did our adventure take us today? Yes, this is a different car.
Took us to pick apart.
Why are we at pick apart?
Because somebody didn't tell us that the head was no good on the other car, and the fact that there's a bent valve and a broken valve on cylinder number 2 on the other engine, and there's a hole in the piston. So what are we doing? We're getting a VTEC head
From this little old lady who don't got no name.
from an 05. We'll call it Happy Blue because it's dying happily. I don't know.
Shoot.
Call it
Okay.
whatever. It's the Blue Bayou car.
The Blue Bayou car.
Yeah, she's from the Bayou or down in Louisiana, and I can't talk with that accent, so I don't know. I mean, come on, this is the only thing that I get to. I'm like, dude, really? Like this back here, you got this beautiful blue car and everything, and then you go and you paint the valve cover red. Like, what the fuck?
It doesn't know what to identify itself as. Is it blood or...
Don't even start that crap. I hate that. If you got a wiener, you're a boy. I don't care. That's all there is to it. You can dress and act like a girl, but like, what do they say? If it walks and talks and quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck.
No.
Like, fuck that shit. I think that's the stupidest thing ever. Do whatever you want. My thing is do whatever you want, but when you're trying to get everybody else there to agree with you, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So the biggest thing is, if you ain't hurt nobody, by all means, do whatever you want so long as you're not hurting anybody. Well, then if it comes down to the fact that you're like sitting there and getting in fights and over that arguing,
Then we got a problem.
yeah, that's the problem. If not, you do you. I don't care. But if you come in my face and be like, I'm a girl, and I see you as a boy with a ding dong, I'm gonna tell you you're a boy, just because you're making me mad.
Kind
But
words
if not,
from Matt.
if not, I don't care. Just do you. I got friends that are gay. I got a niece that's gay and all that. I don't care. My niece is gay and she dresses like a tomboy. I really don't care. Like one of my good friends, he's gay and he likes to wear makeup and get his nails done and all that. But he still dressed like a dude. But I don't care.
Full discretion. I'm bi.
Oh, great. Now we're going to be fucking done, Dave. Thank you.
Mm.
Everybody's going to not watch us.
Oh no, don't say that.
It's whatever. It's fine. It's whatever. To each their own. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, more power to you.
Moo.
That's where I'm at with it. As long as you ain't doing no harm to nobody, we all good.
Damn, that came off quick.
Well, they're easy, actually. Go over there. I don't care. They got people that come and pick it up.
Matt.
You know what? If I put it here, it's going to be falling down on me and stuff. I want the room to get this stuff off. Oh, why am I even taking off a ground strap? That's... Oh, I don't want to pay for it. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking off the ground strap. Why, Mr. Dave? Why?
Because Pick Apart wants to be so cheap and charge you for every little part.
Well, now they do. They're freaking ridiculous, dude.
I just hope they don't charge me for smoking.
They ain't gonna charge you for smoking. Who cares?
Hmm. Sir, that's in the fine print in the contract. You cannot smoke. Well, what fucking contract? That thing you signed when you came in? Signed?
No, the thing you signed when you came in is if you lay under a car and get smashed or something, they ain't responsible for you. That's all that is.
Oh, that's nice.
Basically, it's leaving them if you getting hurt, you can't sue them. And then it's also letting them know that, hey, you're in here, so they can count and look, because they keep counting people leaving.
Right.
So like if you're not around, they're like, hey, somebody was in there, and then they disappeared. Okay. Let's see. Bigger stuff. It's like whatever. Everybody do their own. I think it's a 14. We remember from yesterday's. Remember from yesterday's, Dave? I remember from yesterday's.
A wee bit.
Oh, I was wrong. It's a 12.
No.
I was way off. I like Jim Carrey. We just splice in a part of Jim Carrey doing that. He's all Samsonite. I was way off. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do that. Dave, just insert Jim Carrey here.
Moo.
I know, right? I need this little bracket too for the power steering pump that it slides in, because the other one's missing. Somebody didn't put it back in the other car.
Hey, this one has a bolt for the headlight.
I already took one.
Oh, you
I
did?
Take that one because it's rusty.
Oh.
Oh, you missed it. Hey, go away.
We don't do stupid stuff. We do quality stuff.
Oh, it's down.
And yes, I'm saying stuff because I need to be censored.
I was way off again. There's a 13 probably. What's this bracket to hold my power steering reservoir?
Boop. Well, duck. I'm trying.
Can't miss it, Dave.
I'm trying.
Can't miss it. I'm going way off again. Oh, but it won't work. Watch, it's all standard and not metric. See, it happens when you go to the gym in the morning. You're hyper and you just let everything fly everywhere.
Da 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 da. You got it.
Like that little sloth on the crudes. Dun, 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 dun. Or he's all dun dun dun.
Oh man.
Oh, that little. I watched that movie just because of that little sloth. The one that's built.
Mm-hmm.
When he's all dun dun dun.
And thus, that is another part in our collection of parts. We found a taillight.
Yeah, the real one.
Like I said, we don't do stupid stuff. We do quality stuff.
No. No, what does Fab Rat say? We do it nice because we do it twice.
Shit.
That's what Paul always says when you watch Fab Rats. He's always like,
Man.
he's like, we do it nice because we do it twice.
Then what's Bertha? Because we've been doing her more and more lately.
She'll be nice when she's done. That's what it comes down to. That old truck, we're just trying to put a band-aid on something that needs stitches. That's the problem. You know, there's so many people before us that messed with her, and then she rode around so long because that was the only truck we had at one point. That was the only vehicle we had. So she rolled around like that. Guys, that pickup would be so bad. Can just be parts down on the ground.
By the time we're out of here, there's going to be parts all over the damn place.
I'm putting them all on the hood. Sheesh.
Well, the next person who's going to need a part from inside here is going to be pretty happy.
Hey, I get like that because sometimes I come by and there's a part I want and it's not there.
And it's already taken
And
apart.
then I'll go look inside the car and it'll be laying in the car already taken off. And I'm like, hell yeah, beat. They probably cut the cat out of this thing too. Before these cars come over here, they go in the back and they take out. Some places do. This place used to not do it, but they would drain the fluids. Another one in San Bernardino would. They would drain the fluids and everything. They had a little spot in the back, and they would bring the cars out. And so with that one, if I needed something like this, like a battery hold down, I would just go over there and I'd ask the guys, and I'd look through their pile of junk sitting there, and I'd usually find it. but this depends. But this place has gotten expensive, so I think at this point, as much as they're going to start charging for parts over here now, I think it's going to be short-lived coming to the boneyard here for stuff. Unless it's an absolute necessity and we cannot find it. Because, I mean, come on. Like, the head used to be like 40 bucks. Now it's a freaking $100. That's a smaller one. And there's some of these on here just doing stuff like whatever. So these things are not the right ones. Here, let me see. Definitely not the right size bolts.
The fuck?
No.
Emotional damage.
It's emotional damage. I think it's totally not the right one.
Ba da da da. We are having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, because somebody put on a nut that's not the right size, or it's really rounded. It's going to be a pain in the butt to get off.
No, we're in trouble.
Well, it'll come off one way or the other. I'll get it off. Yeah, it's rounded.
Fudge. Okay, so what's our option?
Huh?
What's our options?
Well, somebody already took off the pulley. We can get all the plastic on the side of this that we need. Somebody already took the pulley out of her, the balancer. Now, I'm gonna start taking off the rest of the stuff, like I said, that we need to take off. So. Work on that side there in a minute. So what I'm going to do is like the other car. I'll take all this off, and then we'll pull the head and intake off, and then take the intake. This is a pain in the butt to get to the bolts underneath. Like I'll do something, and then I'll remember, oh yeah, this is a pain in the booty. This is a pain in the booty. Oh yeah, that sucked right there. I'm trying to take all these off. Oh, and I need the bolt for the bottom of this too. Is there already one missing there? I didn't even put the right one in. Yeah. Oh, there is done. Alright.
That's done. Oh boy.
I'm just trying to get to these over here. To this stuff so I can get this clean. Makes it easier to get off the thermostat housing.
I wonder if I can find a lighter in the car.
Oh, you didn't bring one?
Nope.
You can turn that thing off for now. So we get it down more.
Yeah. Gotta move.
Welcome back, guys. So basically, well,
I had every confidence in you.
really? Yeah. Apparently, Jack wants to be talking to you guys. Don't know why. You bump the little thing, and it starts sucking. See? He just decides to talk.
Christmas to all and to all a good night.
So, you know, I'm a nerd. But, anyways, back to the matter at hand. So, I'm sure people have seen before, or asked before, or, I don't know, just generally wondered. Can you take and replace just one piston that is damaged in your engine? Well, yeah, you can. Does it make it right? Probably not. But is it going to work? Will it be reliable? There's questions. I haven't seen anything out there yet that people have done. And I figure why not? The engine's already shot. What's worse can happen? So, got one from the junkyard. Gonna go ahead and put one in this engine. So, that's where we're at with it right now. Be back on it. And you guys will see it later, of course. Gonna go ahead and drop the pan, pull the bolts off the connecting rod, pop that bad boy out, own the cylinder, and we're gonna install a used piston from the junkyard. And everybody's like, wait. Where are you gonna put a used one? Gotcha there again. Reason being is a used piston that is factory with roughly the same amount of miles as on that engine is going to be around the same weight. We'll be off maybe here or there, maybe a few ounces, but if I go and say buy, a set of aftermarket pistons for it that were not built in the same factory or close to the same factory and close to the same specs, there's going to be subtleties in the weight. And you say, well, these are balanced. I don't know about you, but it's a Honda. Most of the time from the factory, it's not performance, it's built for economy. I highly doubt they're gonna balance it down that much. It's not a full race build. It's not coming from a machine shop where they're going to balance the whole rotating assembly. So, that being said, I figure why not give it a shot? What's the worst can happen? Thing's already damaged, or I gotta rebuild it. So, why not? So that's what we're gonna do. But anyways, guys, back to the car. We'll see you guys later.
Rolling. Moo. Yeah, we dirty. Look at
We dirty.
right.
We dirty.
But got our head. Got some pistons. You guys see. Bye, car. Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. So, it's been a few days, but we're back on the Civic. Well, I am. Dave's busy. So, not much I can do today. Just still hurting a little bit. But, in any case, just show you guys the extent of the damage that we had that I showed you last week. And, well, now you guys can take a look for yourself and see just how bad it is. And that right there, that's the exhaust valve. That's what is not supposed to be there, and there's a hole in that piston. But what we're gonna see is the other extent of the damage, and that'd be on the head. As you can see, there it is. I mean, focus pretty good. Snapped off there, beat in there. Now, we already got a new head and everything for it, switched everything over, and got that set up ready to go. So tomorrow we'll be draining out the well, already drained the oil right now, but tomorrow you guys will see. I'm gonna go ahead, get down on the pulling off that pan and pulling that piston out of there, because what we're gonna do something that probably not supposed to be doing, but went ahead and picked up a stock rod and a stock piston out of that same engine out of the junkyard. So I'm gonna swap it out. We're gonna find out if it works. But as you can see, you got the new VTEC head, installed the solenoid, intake, and everything on her. She's ready to go. So once I get that rod out of there and replaced, and yes, I'm gonna hone the cylinders, replace the rings, but at least I'm gonna put a used rod in there and we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's a $600 car. What goes wrong? You still gotta buy an engine? Okay, that's where I'm at with it. But I'm just curious. We're gonna use it as a little test and see just if you can, just by chance, see. We all know it's possible. Anybody can make it possible. But the main thing that we want to find out is it going to work as far as like longevity goes, and see if there's going to be any vibration in the engine and everything afterwards, and basically go from there. But I'll show you guys in a few minutes. We'll be back and show you guys what we're going to be doing.
Question that some people have been asking, which would be what? People ask lots of questions every day, but this one specifically, you're broke, your car is broken, don't have a lot of money. Well, you're on Heathen. What do? We build it on the cheap. try to do the best deals that you can. And yes, everything's on a budget because why? We're a low budget store. Even if we had the big funds, we'd still show you guys how to do it on a low budget. So, with that being said, the one question remains. Should you do it? Well, it's entirely up to you. I mean, if you have the money and you want to throw it at it, by all means, go ahead. But if you're the everyday average Joe with a family and you don't have the money, well, there's your answer.